Hello, Gemini. I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and this is your weekly read for the week of the 4th to the 10th of May 2020. I hope you're doing well, Gemini. From a rainy Cartao today, when we're in wet season, and so it's so beautiful on the pool, the raindrops. I've managed to find myself a little dry spot, kind of dry. I'm a little bit wet, to tell you the truth, and my cards are a bit wet because we just had a shower, but it's kind of nice for the shift, when you have sunny days pretty much all year round. It's nice when it rains like this for a change. Get to wear a little bit more clothing, not much more, and get to feel like I'm a little bit cold. Well, I'm not sweating anymore. Anyway, put it that way, Gemini. Gemini, when I'm publishing this video, it's the weekend, and that means I've got a half price reading sale. This weekend, it's on my soulmate twin flame readings. And so if you're single and you want a very special person in your life and you want to know from your higher self your steps to bringing that very special person in, you're going to want to book in for one of those. Now, if you're in a relationship and it's not quite right for you, or you're not sure whether it's right for you and you want some guidance from your higher self, you can also book in for one of those. Or if you're in a relationship and it is the right one for you and you just want to take it to the next level, or you want some guidance in there to make it even better than it already is, book in for one of those. There's a link up there to book in. I get all of my readings out within 24 hours of you booking them. They're 3 pages long. The half price sale makes it 60 Australian dollars instead of 120 Australian dollars, which is about 35-40 American. So amazing bargains to be had. Right. So Gemini, we're in a huge week. It's a huge week. The readings that I've already done, these weekly reads, it's a life-changing week this week. And I'm excited to see what it is for Gemini because I'm Gemini rising. So let's have a look. What is it for you? Yes. I don't know how many grace cards I've got in this bag, but there must be a lot because a lot of them have come out already. And all the other cards for all the other readings are down there. And Chicken's about to lay on them, I think. Chicken, my cat. But here you've got a grace card as well. And you're being encouraged to get in that state of grace now. Now, what is grace? It's abundance. It's when you're in this magical state where the universe just seems to be playing with you. You feel like the luckiest person in the world. There's signs, there's synchronicities, there's manifestations, there's magic, there's miracles going on. It's like the universe is playing with you and you are the luckiest person in the world. Another word for it is abundance, true abundance. Abundance isn't just a lot of money and a lot of stuff. That's part of it. That's the manifestation part of it. But it's also that fun, that magic, that's grace. That's what grace is to me anyway. So that's what these cards are about. And you're being encouraged to get into that state now. The universe wants you to be in that. Like, life isn't meant to be boring and on the material plane and for you to control it all and to do it. Yeah, Chicken is just sitting on that pile of cards because it's not even dry, like they're wet cards, but she decided that's the most comfortable, to be on a piece of paper and a pile of cards. Okay. Yeah, so you're being encouraged to get into that state of grace now. This week is all about that, getting you into that state of grace. So how can we get you into that state of grace, Gemini? Oh, right. So work and sabotage. So you've got some stuff to let go of, as other signs do too. Now, this is about your work and the sabotage that you've got going on in your work. Tell you what grace isn't. Grace isn't being in control of things on the material plane, struggling and working hard for what you want. That is not a state of grace. That is another paradigm. That is the struggle. Now, you always get what you believe in. And if you believe that life is hard, that you need to struggle, that you need to trade your time for the stuff that you want, that it's always going to be hard work, that you need to put more in you to exhaust yourself, you need to do something that you don't like doing in order to get what you want. You need to sacrifice yourself. If you've got a whole load of crappy beliefs like that inside of you, you're going to get that reflected back to you. So it's going to come true. You're going to get evidence of that from the universe. We get to choose the reality that we live in. If those are your beliefs, you're going to get evidence of that. It's going to make your beliefs even stronger. It's like, yep, see, that's reality. That's what life's like. It's true. Well, you know what? It's only true for you and a lot of other people that are believing in that crap too, yes. But there are people like me and other people that believe in the magic and are living that as well. And abundance, right? And so you get to choose. And I know it's not easy changing your beliefs. It's not easy at all. I know that. But what you can do is to break free of this work. It's hard. It's struggle. Life is hard. Blah, blah, blah. To break free of those beliefs, it's not about affirming the opposite's true because you're not going to fool the universe and you're not going to fool yourself either. You know when you're telling yourself a lie that you don't believe. But what you can do is just be open to maybe something else is true. Maybe this field of all potential, infinite potential that we live in, which is this world. Otherwise, why would there be two people living in really side by side, living in almost exactly the same circumstances and both having completely different experiences? How is that even possible unless there is a field of limitless potential and you get to choose based on your beliefs and your thoughts and your focus and your energy what reality you decide to live? Well, I'm telling you that it's true because I've shifted from that boring, hard work reality to this magical grace. And you're being asked to do the same now. Shift into that grace reality. You don't need to live the struggle anymore. So you need to let go of that. Be open to the possibility that there's a different reality out there. Just be in the question. Okay, if if what this crazy woman Claire is saying in this reading is true, show me. I'm open to the possibility that I'm believing in this hard work and stuff is creating my reality. And so show me another reality and just be open and let the universe show you that there's so much more to life and there's so much more available. And you've only got access to a little bit of what the infinite potential that's out there, the infinite energy that's out there. And as soon as you change your mind, you've got access to a lot more. You're being invited. The universe is inviting you to this party that I'm having, and a lot of other people are having as well. There's a lot of people living this now. And possibly after this week, a whole lot more as well, especially with all these readings that I'm doing. You get to choose the change. You get to resist it if you want. You get to choose to be open to new beliefs. And you get to choose to continue believing what you believe. Do you want to continue living that life that you've been living? Or do you want to live like an adventurous life of mystery and excitement? And do you want like these things that you've been asking for, this abundance that you've been asking for, the relationships, the love, everything that you've been asking for, do you want that to come magically in like a surprise party kind of way from your higher self in the universe with magic and serendipity and synchronicities and signs and like gifts from the universe? Or do you want it just to be boring like it's been before? You get to choose. It's that literal. You get to choose. And I've said, this is not about affirming. I know my name's like, what was her name? Vera Lundgren, who changed her name to a similar name to mine, Louise L. Hay. Amazing work, don't get me wrong. But what I found for myself is that I can't, if I try and affirm the opposite of what I believe, like life is easy, life is easy, life is easy, when you're really inside of yourself, you're like, life's hard. That's what you've been living. I can't feel myself and I can't feel the universe, right? Those don't work for me. Maybe they work for you. Maybe if you're open a crack, they'll work for you. They haven't worked for me, but what has worked for me is being open, just being open to the possibility. So it's like, okay, universe, if I'm not seeing what's available, if I'm not seeing like the potential of reality of what's available to me, then show me. I'm open. I'm open to changing my beliefs. I'm open to having my beliefs changed. Show me, universe. Be in that question. Be in a question, an open question. And then just watch what you're shown, especially if you start meditating at the same time. That will open you up. Meditation gets you into that state so you're wide open to the field of possibility. Because if you're not meditating, you're staying in that ego mind, that subconscious mind pattern, and your vibration is there, it's very hard to be open to actually see this magic that the universe is trying to show you. So you need to be in that question, and you also need to have like a spiritual practice to get your energy even into that vibration where you can see. Yeah, that's what I just said. The cards are just repeating me now. So go within, meditate to be open up to that mystery. So it's actually a state of vibration. It's a state of vibration. Just like an angry person can't be open to joy, it's a very different vibration. And even if you were to tell them a joke, they'd be angry back at you. They just don't have access to that vibration. And just if you're in a joyful state and there's an angry person there, it's impossible for you to get angry. It's the same thing. It's you're open up to this grace. You've been asked to open up to this grace, but you can't do it from that angry state. You've got to go within to open up to that mystery state. This mystery, in this case, it's that mystery path, yes, that your higher self has got for you. But this is like that mystery vibration. It's found in meditation. And if you've been finding meditation hard, Gemini, and you will because you're a thinker, it's going to be harder for you than most other star signs for sure. Well, my recommendation, because it's what worked for me, is go on a meditation retreat. Doesn't matter what kind, just whatever stands out to you. I've chosen Buddhist meditation retreats and yoga retreats before as well. But just that enforced, them getting you to sit. After a few days of doing it, it's hard, same as it is when you're at home. But the thing is, at home, you're going to give up. You're not going to sit for as long. You're going to resist it. Because it's after like 2 or 3 or 4 days of doing it, a lot of it on these meditation retreats, that you start getting the real benefits. That's when you get into that vibration of the mystery. That's when you're open to the field of all potential and everything changes. You feel like you're flying, you feel light, you feel connected. It's just everything changes and your eyes are opened and you get like intuition and all kinds of things. It's just a magical state to be in. If you've been in that state before, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't been in that state before, I urge you to go on a meditation retreat to get, you see, because if you try and do it by yourself at home, you're not going to get there. I don't know anyone that's got there by themselves, and you don't need to. Like, you're allowed to have people to help you. I would highly recommend that, a meditation retreat, to set you off. And you see, and once you've been there, once you've reached that state after a few days, you know what you can achieve if you do it regularly yourself. So you're more likely to do it. And you need to get into that vibration. And meditation, any spiritual practice, is going to get you into that vibration of the field of possibility. And that's going to open you up to the magic. You got an invite to it this week, which is very exciting, Gemini. You're going to make that decision to do the inner work meditation. Just be open to the possibility that it exists, this magical state of being, because it does. And you're invited to the party, Gemini. There you go. If you like this reading, please get a like and subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment. What do you get out of that? How does it resonate with you? I'd love to hear from you. Have you been on a retreat before? You let me know. And if you've got any ideas about retreats that have been good for you, like meditation retreats, you put them in there as well. I've only experienced like yoga retreats and Buddhist retreats, and they've been great. But I think probably any kind of a meditation retreat would be great, because it's more the practice, right? It's more the practice. We all know if we've done it before. There you go. Don't forget, I've got a half price reading sale. You can book in for one of those readings right there. Have an awesome week. I'll see you next time. Bye.